Hidden secret of women in North Korea. North Korea is one of the most isolated countries in the world. The country has limited trade and diplomatic relations with other countries and tightly controls the movements of its citizens. Unveiling 10 secrets about North Korean women that remain unknown. Number 10. Marriage. Marriage in North Korea differs significantly from the conventional notion of falling in love and forming unions. Instead, marriages are often perceived as unions between two families, rather than rooted in love and companionship. Numerous women have admitted to having been forced into marriages by the authorities as payment for a man's military service. These women would never consider acting in disobedience or defying authority because doing so would put their lives in danger. The characteristic of marriage ceremonies in North Korea is the absence of gatherings, celebrations, and honeymoons. Even the wedding dress is made from materials provided by the state, providing brides from a particular area a uniform appearance. Many women have related stories of how their husbands mistreated them at home. To make matters worse, there is no legal framework in place to address these complaints. Number 9. Crying. North Korea is compelling its residents to observe an extended 10-day period of mourning in honor of the 10th anniversary of the passing of former leader Kim Jong. While annual mourning periods are typically set for 10 days for both leaders, citizens are strictly forbidden from displaying anything other than solemnity in public as the nation commemorates Kim Jong-il's life and accomplishments. A resident of Sinuiju informed RFA's Korean service that throughout the mourning period, engaging in activities such as alcohol consumption, laughter, or leisure pursuits is strictly prohibited. The source further disclosed that grocery shopping is likewise prohibited on the actual anniversary day. Historically, individuals caught consuming alcohol or being intoxicated during the mourning period were apprehended and treated as ideological offenders. They were taken away, and their fate remained undisclosed. Number 8. Military. North Korea upholds a mandatory military service framework for both genders, encompassing men and women alike. As dictated by law, women are obligated to serve in the military for a designated time frame, just like men. A defector from North Korea recounted that women's military training predominantly focuses on marching, yet their service is spoiled by severe mistreatment from their male colleagues. Instances of inappropriate touching and even more distressing behavior have been reported. These women further revealed that their time in the military had adverse effects on their health. Inadequate nourishment resulted in disrupted menstrual cycles, to the extent that some women ceased menstruating altogether. Disturbingly, the scarcity of resources has led to the prohibition of sanitary pads and other personal items for women during their menstrual periods. Instead, they are instructed to utilize makeshift clothing. Remarkably, North Korea boasts the world's 4th largest military, an assertion underscored by its significant armed forces. Number 7. Surgery and health. Kim Jong-un is notably more liberal than his predecessors, his father and grandfather, and has progressively granted North Korean women certain freedoms that were previously unknown to them. According to a former North Korean woman, women are expected to improve their appearance in order to get better job opportunities. Presently, women have the option to undergo plastic surgeries, with the most prevalent procedure being double eyelid surgery, a trend that has gained significant popularity within South Korea as well. In pursuit of enhancing their appearance, numerous women opt for surgeries performed at their homes by individuals who lack proper qualifications. However, this informal approach, coupled with limited access to regulated medical facilities, has led to cases of unsuccessful procedures and ensuing infections. Number 6. Media and Internet. Media is comprehensively controlled, prohibiting access to foreign movies and music within North Korea. The country operates under the strict supervision of 4 state-controlled television channels, serving primarily as conduits for rural-focused propaganda. Notably, 2 of these channels are active solely on weekends. In North Korea, citizens are effectively denied access to the broader internet landscape, except for a curated selection of 28 government-approved websites. Recent instances of North Korean women defecting after being influenced by foreign movies prompted the government to tighten its restrictions further. Consequently, the regulations governing media consumption have become even more stringent. North Koreans encounter restricted choices when it comes to selecting their place of residence. Even an inclination to reside in the capital, Pyongyang, does not guarantee permission unless one meets the criteria of being considered elite, healthy, loyal, and trustworthy in the eyes of the state. Number 5. Hairstyle. Both men and women in North Korea are compelled to adhere to government-sanctioned hairstyles, which are strictly regulated. For men, there exists a catalog of 15 pre-approved hairstyles, while women have a selection of 28 styles to choose from. Deviating from these officially sanctioned options can result in arrest and consequences. Notably, married women are afforded more flexibility compared to their unmarried counterparts. Unmarried women are exclusively permitted to have short hair, a requirement that might seem unbelievable but is part of North Korean peculiarities that defy belief. Number 4. The three-generation punishment rule. The three-generation punishment rule in North Korea is among the most shocking violations of human rights in that country. When someone is found guilty of a crime and is subsequently sent to a prison camp, their entire family, including their parents and grandparents, is subject to this punishment. They must live in the prison camp for the rest of their lives as a result of this collective punishment. Number 3. Career. The majority of North Korean women are compelled to work as laborers in factories for the rest of their lives, preventing them from pursuing their dreams. Even stranger, the women in Pyongyang, the nation's capital, who control traffic, have their own fan website. Number 2. Hygiene. The hygiene conditions in North Korea present a significant issue, particularly concerning women's access to essential personal items such as tampons. The defected woman from North Korea shared that upon her arrival in South Korea, she lacked familiarity with dustbins, as garbage disposal was commonly done in the streets. Disturbingly, the lack of resources has resulted in the restriction of sanitary pads and other necessary items for women during menstruation. Instead, they are directed to resort to makeshift clothing, underscoring the dire circumstances and inadequate provisions for women's menstrual hygiene. Number 1. North Korea ranks last in the Freedom Index. North Korea is ranked last in terms of press freedom in the 2020 World Press Freedom Index. Although it was near the bottom of the list in 2018, it was second to last in 2019. The world now believes that its people are still kept in the dark.